Alright, next thing is to assemble the clutch fork assembly. We'll mount that up here on the top, and this is how I do it. Now I like to assemble all this before I mount it on to the mower. I find it makes it much easier than trying to fiddle around all up here doing it on the mower. First of all, finger tight the adjustment screw straight through the centre pin. Once I've done that, I'll lie this down and just sit the spring on the inside. Once I've done that, get the push shaft, push the shaft through the spring, out the other side. Now that's all sitting there, I can stand this up and push in the handle. Once the handle's in, washer on the back, split pin, I like to cut the split pin just a bit shorter. It looks much neater. Once I've done that, on the shaft you want to lock that in place so it doesn't come out. Here's a handy tip to mount your locking washer. Just use a clamp to push it on. Screw your knob on. There you are, all ready to go. Okay, installing the cutter bearings housings. Now, there's a left side and a right side. How to tell the difference is the high side is always going to be at the front, and that's the side with the hole through it. So this is the left side. First thing I like to do is screw this nylock halfway up the shaft of the adjusting screw. It just makes it easier instead of trying to do it at the same time as installing the cutter housing. So, here we go. Once I've got the adjusting screw just sticking out the bottom of the bearing housing, I like to tighten up the nut. You can't do this until you've got the adjustment screw through the bearing housing, otherwise this will just keep spinning. Just tighten this up loosely, as if it's done tightly, it's going to snap the bearing housing when you screw this up. So the right side is exactly the same, but the opposite. Pivot bolt through the frame and an eye lock. Washer and eye lock. Loosely tighten. There we are. The cutter bearing holders are now mounted.